Hello and welcome everybody, and thank you guys for joining me again. My name is Wilky and I'm here with another Once Human Silo run. We're looking at Silo 5, but this time we're bringing out Mr. Squid. I'm going to be talking about the gear at the end of this video. I'm just going to give you a quick introduction of why I'm actually running Mr. Squid and what's pretty much going on. And there's two or at least three reasons. The first two reasons are something I mentioned a long while ago, that I only used weak spot guns before, so for the time being I wanted a crit gun, and I still like the bounce mechanic, right? I still think it's a fun thing to use. Once we learn more about it, we have at least ways to make it function pretty decently, I'd say. I still don't think it's the best mechanic in the game, but it is definitely a lot more usable than we originally knew. That just goes to show, you know, that you develop a game sense and you just see what other people are doing. But yeah, like I said, I wanted a crit gun because I was using weak spot guns only, and that definitely needed a change. And I don't think a lot of people are using Mr. Squid, even though I think from the paper itself, the statue is pretty good. I do sacrifice my trusty bounty hunter mode, I want to say, my bullseye. That gives me recovery and anything. I do miss this, I'll be honest, but this is refreshing. This is fun to use. And I think for the most part, this works. Right? Some bosses have been a bit annoying because it still isn't great, but let me be clear about this. This is far from a final build. I probably am running at 50% of the power that I probably could right now. I don't have a good calibration. I have some mods that have like 0 damage boosting stats, so that alone would probably give me like a 30 to 40% boost. Then I can use food buffs and optimize even further, and maybe even think about armor pieces. So yeah, there's still a lot of room to wiggle, but I think this may serve as a good baseline, because the upcoming rework, and that is reason number 3 for the bounce mechanic and also power surge a bit, but mostly bounce, is right around the corner, and I just want to check this out. So here we are, how things are going, and you can see that there's a lot of ping pongs happening, a lot of bouncies, which is nice, right? Which is something that I originally didn't really know how to get it done with, or how to pretty much make it work in a way that it's feasible. So this definitely helps me, and maybe even other people in the future. Should I actually focus on this guy first? Get his regen down. Not sure if we're gonna get the reload prod going. I might need to reload there. That's fine though. Not the end of the world if you have to occasionally reload. I don't want to get hit by these guys still. In some occasions, I think my calibration actually works quite well in that regard. Come on, dude. I need to get closer so shots will bounce off me. Thank you. Let me be, like I said, I already said this, that definitely in terms of power, there's a lot of room to wiggle here, and the only, or probably the biggest issue for me is that, boy, you burn through ammo at a much higher pace than I would like to. Even though ammo is pretty cheap, especially in this stage of the game, ammo is usually not an issue, so yeah. But still, I'm used to memento and slow hitters that take down enemies like 2-3 shots and not like 30 shots. Oh shoot, that was absolutely not intended. Nobody saw what I just did. But yeah, I think it's fun. It's refreshing. I like to use it, and I think it's feasible for the most part. I think it's usable. Like I said, it's not the best looking thing, and I'm definitely sure that there's room for improvement. But it works. It kills stuff. It's fun to use. So why not? And yeah, you be the judge. Like I said, this is why I'm here, and I'm just gonna go close here. This is also one of the few scenarios where this gun, or basically anything with bounce, is really cool, because you just get to focus on the boss, and everything else around it just gonna die. Which isn't always a thing, right? It's not like this is a common theme, especially since some bosses don't really have that many ads or something around them, so this only works in a few occasions. But when it works, it's fun to use, and if it doesn't work, you can still make sure that you use the not waste your shot or not throw your shot away mod. And just be close enough, use turrets, or anything in that matter. And yeah, you can see Mother of Life, not really a big deal. I'm still taking poison damage. Interesting. So yeah, like I said, I think this may be a good benchmark for in 2 days when we get the update. I'm not sure if the build that I'm currently having is actually going to be making any sense with the update. We'll find out though. They're going to change the pans that I'm using. They're going to change 1 or 2 of the mods that I'm using. So I might need to do some tinkering afterwards. But I'm definitely looking forward to this. So yeah. If you have any questions in regards to, what I'm running, like I said, I'll be showing or giving you a quick rundown of the gear or the general setup. But like I said, this is far from final. Mods are very unoptimized. The calibration is... It's not the worst thing that I have, but it was the only thing that I had back at the time. And I just wanted to try it out without spending like 1 million or more energy links or any other resource to get a calibration and then just put it on a gun and like, ugh, this is useless. So I just wanted to make sure that, the idea that I had in mind makes some... Oh, shoot! Okay. Mr. Voidbringer Novice. That was not good. You just melted my ass, bro. Anyways. This boss is typically... That's not fun. I used my deviation. This sucks now. I'm gonna get toasted again if I'm not careful enough. Where are you guys coming from? I'm a bit afraid about this guy again. Oh, no, 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 no. That getting killed was totally out of order. Interestingly enough, the boss is not as bad as the super anomaly. Did I tell you that I don't like the idea that I have to constantly use activators if I get hit? That was a very fun part about using Bounty. Why do I keep calling it Bounty? Because one of the cradles is called Bounty. Bounty Hunter. But Bullseye, it's just fun to use. Now, obviously, the swarm that you're currently seeing somehow works in favor of this bounce build. Just want to make sure that I'm not getting clapped here. Why is somebody calling me? Alright. Like I said, definitely a lot of room for improvement, but for me personally, a fun gun to use. If I wouldn't have got clapped by that stupid super anomaly, you can see that this works perfectly fine. And yeah, I'm curious to see how this is going to perform in 2 days or whenever that update actually goes live. As of right now, I think this is what we're working with. So to quickly go over what we're running, as I said, Mr. Squid, I have the overflow style. Like I said, I didn't have any better calibration, but I wanted double crit. And we're running 1-piece Bastille, we're running 4-piece Lone Wolf, which I'm not 100% happy about, but I think it's the best that I currently have. We have Tattoo Pants for the extra bounce. Now, for the mods, we have Fateful Strike. Still not 100% sure about that one. We have Break Bounce. I'm not sure about this one either. The crit one might be better. And the rest is pretty straightforward. We have Pants, Deadshot. Also not sure if this one's working correctly. Crit Boost makes sense. And Ruthless Reaper is the thing that makes me basically fire without reloading. But like I said, this mode is... Like, the mod itself is good, but the subsets are total garbage, so... This is why I'm pretty much dealing poopity-poop damage, and we have not throw away your shot so that things can bounce. And yeah, like I said, this is what I'm currently running. Not anything that I would call build-worthy, but definitely something to play around with and tinker around with. And I'll see you guys probably in 2 or 3 days once we get the update. If you have any questions, feel free to put them down in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys next time.